swing. Grab that coffee, we're living the dream.
Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:05 on this Back to Work Monday. Woo!
Yeah, and it's weird because it's an hour later, body-wise, and I couldn't believe it was so bright driving in this morning.
That's what I noticed.
I also noticed last night. I thought it was 10:30. I was really getting tired, ready to go to bed. I look at the clock, it's 7:05.
Look,
I thought it was 10 o'clock at night.
I forgot to change the clock on the microwave, and so when I made dinner last night, I was looking and I was like, "Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I need to go 5:30. I need to get our dinner
And it was
together."
4:30.
It was only 4 o'clock.
Welcome to the.
Like,
you're
gosh.
getting to be like me and Mary, these old people that eat at 4 o'clock and they eat dinner at 4 o'clock.
Well, we've become those people. I get home about 4:30 every day, and then Jeff gets home about 4:30, 5 o'clock. He's ready to eat the second he walks in the door. He ain't playing. He's like,
yeah, he's hungry.
Soup's on, I hope. And I spent the whole day yesterday, well, most of the day. I cleaned a little because I've been saying that this is my cleaning weekend for the past 4 weeks. Finally, I made it my cleaning day yesterday, mostly. But after I got done, I sat my rear end on the couch, and guess what I did?
Football.
Not yesterday. Nope. I watched Christmas movies all day.
Oh, my God.
Hallmark
Already?
Christmas movies.
It's not even
Have you
Thanksgiving.
seen our office when you walk in? Christmas literally threw
I pulled up and
everywhere.
saw twinkling lights and a Christmas tree in the window, and I went, it's November 3rd.
Yes. Yeah. Lots of people on Facebook were putting their trees
I
up. They
know,
were like,
they are.
Christmas is the
Mary's
season,
ready
Thanksgiving
to.
is the day. And I was like, I'm with you. If I could have drugged that tree down from the attic by myself without killing myself,
You'd have done it.
I'd have done it too, but I didn't, and I wasn't about to ask hubby when
I
he
almost
got home.
killed myself yesterday, dragging the huge skeleton off the porch and taking it down to the cellar, to the basement. Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, it looks so good. I want to plug it in so if somebody comes down the steps of the cellar, it starts yelling and talking because it's got a sensor and it's huge. It's 7. And that, by the way, I've got an old style basement. It used to be the coal bin for the heating, for the furnace. And it is a little creepy. I've cleaned it up a lot, so it's not as creepy, and I put some extra lighting, which really helped a lot.
I bet, because you said it was like that one little lone light
It was
bulb hanging
one
down,
dangling.
which makes it really creepy.
It looked like it looked like you were going into the death chamber at a prison. It was all brick and cold and weird, just stark looking with that one bulb that was kind of, your shadows would move because it would swing a little. I said, no. And I started putting light fixtures up and stuff. Yeah. So now you go down the steps and there's one skeleton looking at you from the right side of the basement, and this monster right when you get to the bottom, I've got to plug it in. And I put the smoke machine down there, but I unplugged it and turned,
So what do y'all do? Do y'all have more than one tree in your house? Because I just have my one, and then I decorate.
No, we have one that we decorate. And, Mary does go crazy decorate. Now, she puts wreaths, and actually that's a problem I've got to deal with sometime. I think this week she bought a wreath that I could park my car in the middle of. I mean, this thing... She said she got 2 guys that were working at our house to help her get the wreath out of the back of the truck. I said, what's that for? And she says, it's going on the chimney stack. We've got a chimney in the front of our house.
Well, how's it getting up there?
Me, you just answered. That's what, I have no idea. I'm going to have to drill a hole in the chimney stack, and put a lead shielding thing in it, I guess, because this thing weighs, I can't even lift it hardly. And it's huge. And
surely there's a better way. You don't want to put a hole in your chimney.
No, I don't.
That isn't, no, they're gotta, no.
I mean, it's not going to be a hole. You'll drill it in the mortar joint and then tap in a lead thing, and then the bolt goes in it. It's an expansion shield, but it'll still leave a hole when you pull it off.
I almost want to tell you to hire somebody, but I feel like that's all you've done since you've moved into that house is hire somebody. So maybe
I'm getting
find
old
somebody that'll do it for free.
Well, what I think I'll do is, I don't get around real good. I mean, my legs are kind of bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a ladder, a tall ladder, and hopefully an old rickety one. and put it against the chimney stack and then stand out there with a hammer and some stuff and like I'm going to and try to get on that first rung, hope somebody passing by will pull over and say, no, Dollar Bill, you're going to hurt yourself.
Let me do that for
Here,
you.
let me, 28-year-old young snapper, get up there and do it for you. And then when he gets over there, I'll go, I really don't want to put a hole in the chimney. What should I do? And then he's got to figure out how to hang the thing.
He'll help you figure it out.
I mean, I've even thought about some kind of weird contraption with ropes that would hold it without putting holes in anything, or I don't know what to do. I don't want to put a hole in my chimney front because it's faces that it's got fancy brick and it's nice. I don't want to put a hole in it.
No, there's got to be another way.
There's got to be another way.
If anybody, if you're listening out there, we need help for Bill.
We do.
He needs to figure out a way to hang a wreath on his chimney stack without putting a hole in the chimney. So we need all you to put your heads together and help him figure that out. And I certainly don't want you climbing on no ladder.
Well, I'm not going to climb on the ladder.
He's like, no,
I'm just going to hopefully scare somebody to think I will. Now, and Mary, Mary, I know she loves me. I'm her husband. But it's like, get up there and hang that wreath. It's like, do you what? Get up there and hang that. I want the wreath hung now. But I can't. I don't know. Okay, here goes.
Did you end up with trick-or-treaters is what I need to know.
I did, but not very many. We live just 3 blocks out of downtown Columbiana. We're we're in town, right out of downtown. And they block off, like a lot of small towns do, they block off Main Street.
Yeah.
And all the merchants and a lot of people come out and they do a little parade and they got kids. It was huge. There were kids everywhere. But it was not very good for us because they didn't come by the house to trick or treat. They just all went downtown. Oh. But I had enough stuff on my front porch. I had enough crap and enough, noise that a few people even pulled over and came up, sent their kids up on the porch. So,
Look, we have a special guest in here now.
We do.
My bestie, Mike Baker.
Hello, Mike Baker from Montgomery, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, I couldn't wait this morning. I was already 30. What is that you brought in?
I hadn't opened mine yet.
New monster flavor. Let's see
what are monster flavors?
Let's see. Oh, it looks Christmassy. No, it don't look Christmassy. Juicy juice. Oh, bad apple. Okay. Is it
good? Are they good?
I don't usually drink a monster.
What are you going to say? No, they aren't good.
It's like an apple cider.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
I love apple cider.
Is this for me and Bill? Or is that for Baden? Okay, you want us to pop these tops?
Well, they're not cold.
That's okay. We can still try them. Are they? Well, we can still try them.
I want to see it.
It's pretty.
I won't drink yours,
I
baby.
love the monster like it's nails right here. It's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. She's kind of
backlash over that.
She's kind of hot.
For a cartoon thing,
for a ghoulish woman, she's hot as a firecracker.
She's got a flower in her hair. Where are you going so dressed up?
I'm going to love the drink.
Mayor's swearing in ceremony. Mike's going to be a part of that. Oh, he's big time around here.
I forgot the mayor gets sworn in today. New mayor.
Okay.
Mim's out. New mayor in.
My hubby says, "Is it sugar free? I want one."
That one's not.
This one is not. Sorry, babe. You still want it? I'm gonna try it. Let's pop this top. Ready?
And I'll pop my regular.
This is from Coca-Cola United Montgomery from Mike Baker. We're gonna try this. It's not cold, but we're gonna try it anyway. Are you ready? Okay, get my finger into here. Are you ready?
I am.
1, 2, and 3. Oh, I was a little off. Sorry.
It's all right.
Let's try. I don't normally drink these.
It sounded like stereo.
Oh wow, that
is it good?
Oh yes.
I can't wait to. I'm gonna get mine cold. I like it
good.
cold.
That's even good, not cold.
And this is like apple cider, so vodka could really go good in this.
Or they say Fireball.
Fireball.
You know what you could put? You could put a little caramel in this and make it like a caramel apple drink. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true. You could do a little caramel.
Oh my gosh, this is good stuff. Okay.
Well, by golly, I'm gonna. I may load up. Are they available now? Are they out yet?
Should be.
Should be. Look for them in stores. Yeah. I like the tall, big cans like that. I like that. Feels better in my hand than the regular size. Once I've gotten used to these, because I like to guzzle.
You like those tall boys?
I do. I'm a tall boy fan, but only, of course, non-alcoholic beverage. Young people, don't listen to me, Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill may lead you astray.
Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill. I love it.
Uncle Bill.
All right. So,
Mike, thank you, by the way, for
Thank
all
you
the
so
support you
much.
give
Yeah.
Piper Peach Radio, man. You're really
Yes,
good to
we
us,
love
and we
you.
thank you and thank Coca-Cola.
did you see we got our Santa
I
out?
saw that.
How about that? We're ready. Christmas literally went in our office this morning. It is everywhere.
It is. I pulled up.
The whole office looks great.
It
They
does.
worked hard on it. It looks fantastic.
Thank you, Baden.
I know it's 7:15. Look, can we go a little bit late and go ahead and thank the sponsors? No, he says no. We'll thank the sponsors when we come back. But thank you, Mike. All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, there's all kind of news in football.
Oh, man.
That I shook up. I'm shook. Okay, I'm just shook.
Are you shook bad or shook good?
I don't know. I can't decide yet. It's not. It's just a bad day for Auburn football. It was starting yesterday. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that
Actually
when we come
started
back.
Saturday.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 7:19 on this Monday morning. It
Check
is
your clock,
freezing in
7:19.
here.
I had
Yeah.
to go through my house yesterday. I had lots. I have lots of like battery powered clocks and a couple of really old clocks I got from my grandparents, you know, that you have to wind or whatever. And I swear to God, I didn't realize I had so many clocks that you have to manually change. You know, my phone changed on its own. I think I had my TV changed on its own, but that's about everything else. Like you were talking about, microwave, oven, boom, boom. I'm going around. I even have a clock apparently in my new dishwasher. Didn't know that.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Bosch dishwasher. It's amazingly quiet.
Oh,
Matter
that
of
even
fact,
sounds like it was expensive.
it was. My wife wanted it, so of course
What
we bought
happened
it.
to Whirlpool and Maytag?
Well, this is Bosch, and Bosch even tells you that it illuminates on the floor in front of it a little light show to tell you how much time is left and the cycle that it's in, and it apparently has a clock.
Well, here's the thing.
And I always think of my dishes clean. And by the way, what time is it?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm going to stand in front of it watching the light show to determine when I turn that sucker on, and then I forget about it.
Mine is
Until I need a dish that I can't find, and I go, oh, maybe it's in the dishwasher.
maybe in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Well, I will give them a plug. It is so quiet. It's the quietest dishwasher I've ever in my life. It is so quiet. You can have nothing going on in the kitchen. You turn it on, and you hear nothing. And you can see the light telling you it's working. I have to open the dang door
And make sure.
and water's flying and soap,
Steam
and then
everywhere.
I reset it and shut it, but it's actually run. But it's so quiet, it's almost disturbing.
Yeah.
I want to hear something.
Yeah. Well, okay, look. What are you doing? Taking a picture of us doing the monster. Real quick, the Clack Shack, David, he said they make a really large hose clamps that would work. They're not cheap, but a temporary solution is large zip ties, the 24-inch connected to each other, and that will do it. Have you seen those ones? They're big, they're huge, but
Yeah, I have seen. I've got some actually because I used them to repair a chair on my deck. I mean, they're black and they almost don't bend. They're so heavyweight. But where I'm hanging the wreath, you can't go around the chimney. You can't go all the way around it, and you'd have to do that. Well, because what are you going to hook the zip ties to?
The wreath. It
The what?
just it goes around. Like it would come around, right? You just put it over, right?
Over the what? The chimney?
Yeah.
You can't. It's where I'm hanging it. The chimney's about 5 feet wide, and it goes way up, and then it goes in, and it's still attached to the house.
Oh, there's no around.
There's no around. That's the problem.
Now what you got,
Now-
Clack Shack?
Well, I tell you what I did think about. I could drill holes where you couldn't see them around the sides up there, and then I could attach something to that and cradle it. You know, bring it
you
around
can do
and
that.
something. I don't know. It all,
We're gonna figure this out.
but it all means I still have to go up on a ladder, and I
Not
still
you.
still have to handle that 50-pound wreath or whatever.
I nominate Baden.
Well, Baden, I tell you what, he's done an amazing job of figuring out how to hang lights and
He
all kind of
does
stuff
that.
around here. You
Look.
are, Baden, you are pretty
Well,
handy.
he's an Eagle Scout, so
and he's tall. He might not need to go as high on the ladder as me.
He's an Eagle Scout. He's
Oh,
got
yeah,
this
that's
stuff
right.
figured out. He knows.
Yeah, and-
he can tie a knot like that.
And I didn't even make tenderfoot, so that tells you.
I never made any. I didn't even try.
I can't even tie my shoes.
I do.
So I don't know how to do a
too.
sheep's head slip knot
Once they're
over, under, whatever.
yeah. Once my shoes are tied, I'm leaving them that way, and I'm just sliding my foot in, and I'm doing the, trying to give them over the back of my heel.
Can I tell you a horrible thing I did? I am so stiff and old now that I can't tie my shoes. I can't even hardly pull my foot up on my knee and tie it that way. So I tied a pair of shoes that I loved, went in and tied them really pretty nice and put a drop of super glue on the thing.
There you go.
I have to cut them off. I put them on and they were so tight, they fit great all day. And then when I got home that night, I couldn't get them off. I had to cut the leaf. I had to cut them off my feet.
Okay. Well,
So now what I do is I go to Walmart and I buy, 30 things of laces and a jar
And
of
just use one every
super
time.
glue.
One
Yep.
pair every time you wear them.
Lace them up, tie
Whatever
them, put the
works.
super glue on them, put them on, and keep a pair of those scissors that paramedics carry with them all
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh. What?
And if I get in a panic, I can cut my feet off, shoot off my feet.
My gosh. Help me, Jesus.
You got to become kind of innovative when you get old.
Yeah, I'm finding that out myself. I get it. Yeah.
Skechers. I want a pair
That
so
have the
bad. My
bow
wife,
just top on there, yeah.
but my
Just
wife
like-
buys my shoes, and she says they're ugly. I said, but I'm cutting shoes off my feet. How ugly is that?
I love it. All right, we got to thank our morning show sponsors.
yeah.
Chilton Mobile Home Supply, thank you so much. Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness. Again, our friend, my bestie, Mike Baker from Coca-Cola United from Montgomery. We got the Monster and the Coke. I'm double fisting today. I'm taking a sip of each one as we go. Thank you also to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up, Save More, Old Orchard Amish Furniture. Thank y'all all so much.
I tell you, we thank these sponsors every day, but I got to tell you, we really mean it. It's really their support is so important to this radio station and to what we try to do for the community. And although we kind of run through it sometimes, let me tell you, we appreciate your support more than you know. And I hope you will, if you hear these sponsors, you'll go check them all out and support them as well, because they're helping support our community through helping Piper Peach.
Yeah, and let me tell you, you think about it, especially like with Putter Up, those gift certificates, those passes that you can get are great stocking stuffers.
Oh, yeah.
You also have Save More. Please,
By the way, I went
Thanksgiving
by
and
the
Christmas, y'all need to be shopping there.
I went by the Save More the other day and loaded up on stuff to make chili and homemade vegetable
That's
soup.
what I did. I made
And
vegetable soup.
the meat, they had a great deal going on ground beef, and then I also put some steak in it.
You said you were going to do that. Did you put the chicken and the pork too?
Yep.
Oh, all of it. Okay.
And we had it
Yum.
for company on Friday night, on Halloween night, and some of the trick-or-treaters came and had to bang on the window because we were so busy slurping soup we didn't pay attention to the kids out there.
We were leaving to go do trivia, and I accidentally somehow turned our porch light on.
Oh.
I guess when I was letting the dog out, and we were backing out, and there was a trick or treater at our front porch, and hubby was like, "Well, yeah, because you left the light on." I was like, "The light's on."
Did
How'd
you
the
jump
light
out
get
and help
on?"
the trick-or-treater?
No, I didn't have anything to help him with, so we went down to the end of the
Give them a
street,
bowl of soup.
turned around.
That kind of messes up the bag
Came
of candy,
back,
though.
I ran up the stairs, turned the light out, came back downstairs, hopped in the car, and off we went. And they were going up the street. But we would have had our very first trick-or-treaters if we'd have been home.
Oh.
I went as a
And
radio
now they're going to
diva.
have to roll your yard because you didn't
Yeah,
have
I
any
know,
candy
right?
with the lights
Ugh.
on.
Yeah, I went as a radio diva. Like what I had on Friday, I just kind of...
All the pink and the
Yeah,
boa
I
and all
found my
that.
glasses when I got home. There was a pink rhinestone that looked like Elton John, and I wore those in my tiara. And then after a while, one by one again, things
It all
started
started
going
coming
off.
off.
Yep, I had to just start it. And it was like, took my Piper Peach pen, and I made a little thing that said Radio Diva on it, and taped it to that. And the girls at Siluria got a big kick out of it. There were not really a lot of folks dressed up. I thought more would be. They wore like Halloween shirts, but not really.
Didn't put on makeup.
No,
and
didn't really do a whole lot. There was one guy came in as Ace Frehley, and he nailed it all
Did
the
he
way.
really? Did
Yep,
full
had
makeup?
the whole makeup, yep.
Wow.
He did a good job. But he obviously had somewhere else.
Didn't Ace Frehley dead?
Yeah, he died. He just passed away like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I knew that.
And see, Siluria, the stuff starts at 7, it's over at 9. And so most Halloween parties, I don't think things get started until like 10 o'clock. So he was probably pre-gaming.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Then he
Yeah.
could go to a party and try to win some.
We actually
prizes.
got done with trivia about 8:50, and we were like, "Deuces, we're out."
Yeah.
We went home and went to bed. I was asleep before my head hit the pillow.
That's what threw me off last night with this time change. You feel like it's midnight. It's 7:30, or something, whatever. It's awful. I was reading an article about how bad some people are affected by this 1 hour change, especially the one going back to standard time, because for a little while, it's not so bad in the morning because you do get light early.
Right. Kids
But
at the
then
bus
that's
stop
going to
have
go
light.
away in another month, you know.
Yeah, and then it's dark again.
But it's so dark when you go home at night, and it throws people off because their circadian rhythms get so messed up just from that 1 hour and some people who have SAD, you know, the seasonal affective disorder, if they don't get enough sunlight, you know, it really does make them depressed and can really tear up their system. So they say you got to eat earlier and don't eat anything after like 7 o'clock at night because your body expects to fast after it gets dark. And so,
okay.
Yeah, and that's what throws a lot of people off. They're eating later, and it messes up their sleep patterns and everything. So I don't know. I'm just going to drink more.
I have a love-hate relationship with this time of year because I love the holidays. I love Thanksgiving. I get to spend it with my family. Christmas, everything is beautiful. But then it's like you're stressed out trying to, like my daughter, she was like, Christmas is so stressful because she's got me, and she's got her dad, and then she's got her grandparents, and then she's got Megan's side of the family with her parents and stuff. And, you know, trying to fit seeing everybody, they feel like they're just completely on the road. They cannot relax or got something to do every day. And I kind of feel, luckily, I'm not having to do that. I'm staying in one spot. You know, Christmas morning or Christmas Eve morning, they come over, do brunch, and then that's it. And Christmas
you can relax
Day,
and enjoy
his kids
Christmas.
will come over for a little while and hang out, open presents, and then they're gone, and we're the only ones staying put, which we're old. We should.
Right, we're old.
They should come see us. We don't want to. But speaking of kids and stuff, his daughter is expecting a little boy. Hopefully by Christmas time. Little Trey is hopefully going to make his arrival. We had Kenzie's baby shower on Saturday.
Excellent.
And she's such a beautiful pregnant person. She's tiny.
This
and
is
she's got
Jeff's
this little tight belly right here. It's
daughter?
so cute. Mm-hmm. Jeff's
Very
daughter.
good.
Yep.
Where does she live?
She lives in Florence.
Florence, Alabama. Very good.
But Sydney, who's the baker of the family, made the cupcakes and the cake. It was absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
So
And
we're going to
Sydney's
hopefully
his
get
other
a
daughter?
She's the oldest. And I thought the oldest daughter. And I think we might get us a little Christmas baby. I like maybe right before Christmas.
Is that the when it's due?
Mm-hmm.
He's due?
Like the 21st, 22nd, somewhere in there. So I think I might be wrong on the day. But all right, at 7:30, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got to do a high school football recap, college football
Things are looking
recap,
good around here for most of
and
the high schools.
baseball too. We got to talk about all three of those when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Church studio. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June, whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation, open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton. We are back. The time is 7:36 on this Monday morning. It's freezing in here, Baden.
No, it's not.
It is. It's cold.
Very
Are you
comfortable.
cold? No. Oh, okay. Low blood over here. Anemic.
It's the typical male versus female
Yeah.
temperature control.
My house the same way. They told me to drink a Monster, drink the Coke, and eat a cookie.
Yeah.
See what happens.
See what happens.
No, God, I don't think I would come down off that high by the time I got home. Poor hubby'd have to deal with me then, and he already doesn't want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or do that and go home and clean.
Bless him. I could do that. Yes, I did. I cleaned yesterday. Hubby keeps his shoes right in front of his chest of drawers, and I came through there with the vacuum cleaner, and he
You
had
suck
a pair
a
of
shoe up into the vacuum
but
cleaner?
he has a pair of like Croc-like shoes, and my foot hit that shoe, and it ended up on the other side of the bedroom, and I left it there. I was so mad. I was like, that hurt. I was like, ow, I just gave it another good kick. And he tells me all the time, they're right there. How do you not see them? And I was like, well, you know what? If they were in the closet, this would not be an issue. But I can't say anything because my shoes are in front of my chest of drawer, and I kicked my shoes too, so I can't really get mad at him for not putting them up. But they are like right in the way of going to the bathroom. That's the problem. I hit them every night when I get up in the middle of the
Yeah,
night.
I've done that.
Yeah, it's no fun at all. All right, we got to talk about some high school football. Maplesville, wow, Maplesville. This is the second season that I've gotten to be a part of this. Maplesville was a away game for Alabama Christian. Shut them out, 49-0. They are now 10-0, and they are first in the region. They're Region 4.
Go Maplesville.
Yeah, Verbena was away at Red Level, 48-12. Verbena is 6-4 for the season. Thorsby played on Thursday night, but they are 9-1 for their season, and they are second in their 3A Region 3.
Wow.
So we got some homegrown football over here in Chilton County. Starting this week, it's Thorsby in the playoffs and Maplesville in the playoffs, and we will be following them.
Good.
We're going to have two broadcasts, one for Thorsby and one for Maplesville. You can be able to listen to those on Piper Peach Radio and Piper Peach Gospel, so you're going to need to download those apps if you want to be able to hear the games.
That's
and I know
great.
you're going to want to hear the games. So I feel like we're going to see Maplesville at state again. I mean, they have just rolled all over
What are they?
every team.
5A?
No,
4A?
they are 4. It looks
4A.
like, are they 4A? 1A. Okay,
1A.
but they're first in their region, which is Region 4.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so they're 1A. They're
Yeah.
look like they're going to kick butt.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm just so proud of
Now,
Thorsby,
what
too.
is Maplesville or the what? The
Red Devils.
Red Devils.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got those right.
What about Verbena?
They are the
Red Devils too?
Verbena Red Devils. Isabella is the Mustangs.
No, the
I was about to
horses.
say Stallions.
The horses.
I knew it was a horse.
The Isabella horses.
I felt so bad. Oh gosh, I felt so
And then
bad that
Thorsby's
morning.
the Rebels. I know
I
that.
said, I said the Isabella
Horses.
because
Dun, 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 dun.
I tried so hard.
You had the right species
I did have the right
and phylum
mammal.
and genus. You're right there. You just didn't have the
gosh,
right
I did not.
sex, I guess.
Oh
on it.
Lord, bless it. I
At
tried
least you
though.
didn't
I
call
tried
them
so
the,
hard.
the cows.
That's true. I did feel terrible though because I mean, like we follow these teams, and I should know what they are, and
Every now and then I get mixed up.
I
too.
just had a brain fart. Is all it was. I'm just gonna
That's
blame it
all
on
right.
that.
I understand.
In baseball, the World Series, the Dodgers, they brought it on home. They beat out Toronto 5-4 in the final game. And
Yeah,
I
it was an exciting series.
did not
the thing
watch
is,
a single game.
you didn't? I
No,
watched
I'm
a
not a
few.
baseball person.
But I was kind of happy because, to be honest with you, to me it was like New York.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that was in 1957 or something. But
Oh, wow.
I
So
hold a
you've been
grudge
salty for
longer
a
than I
minute.
should.
Goodness. He's holding on to that.
Well, I'm
okay.
still mad at the Yankees for coming through the South and burning stuff up. So I'm holding a grudge a long time.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I get it, though. I totally get it.
Damn Yankees.
Dadgum. I can't
You
say that.
dang-gum Yankees.
Dadgum
They,
Yankees.
they don't eat grits.
And then we have college football, Bill.
All right, so Auburn has had
A rough season.
a rough season. Rough enough that they fired the coach.
Yeah.
So Hugh Freeze is out, right?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He
By
lost
the way,
to Kentucky, which
I have not shed a tear over that. Not because I like Hugh Freeze, I think he's okay. They gotta pay him $16 million to say so long.
yeah. Here's the thing. Auburn.
Hire me all day long and then fire me the next day if you'll pay me $1 million. I'll go with a smile on my face.
Well, for the last 3 coaches, they have Gus Malzahn at $21 million buyout.
Right?
Brian Harsin, $15 million,
Right.
and Hugh Freeze, $16 million, for
This is
a total
a
of
three
$52 million in buyouts over the last 3 coaches, which is over the last what
6
5
years?
years?
6 years.
5 years? It's crazy.
So they got to pay out $51 million,
52.
$52 million that just because of the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's $10 million a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That they
Right.
just make people go away.
Well, and here's the thing that I'm salty about is the fact that now we have 5 or 6 different college coaches that are out there looking for jobs. We don't have enough qualified coaches to fill those positions. These coaches are going to be no names, people that that we probably haven't heard of, and maybe some
Well, don't
DCs
forget,
or OCs coming up to be
They
a
have
coach. I
enough
don't know
money
what's gonna
though.
happen.
I mean, Auburn's big enough college. It could hire away another coach. I mean, you could lure
Well, that's
somebody
what Florida
away.
was trying to do, and they didn't succeed. They wanted Lane Kiffin, and he didn't take it. So now what? But we're going to be doing the same thing. They need to bring back Cadillac at least to do something.
Cadillac Williams.
They need to. I'm telling you, Carnell should have never been able to leave Auburn. They should have said, whoa, 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 when he was walking out the door, we'll fix this. What do we need to do? What do we need to do to fix this? Was he head coach material yet? I don't know. But now we've got our interim defensive coordinator is going to be the interim coach, DJ Durkin. He's from Washington.
There's 4 more games.
And, I mean, this is about 4 more games when they let Harskin go, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Harsin. Yeah,
Harsin.
I don't know. Poor Auburn. They're just They're in a transition. What can I say? Of course, I'm an Alabama fan, so this kind of tickles me.
Oh, I'm sure. Hubby was not shedding it. Actually, hubby said he didn't think they needed to let Hugh go yet. I mean,
Well, see, I
it's
kind
too
of on that
soon.
one. I think sure, this has been a bad season, but Bear Bryant had a few bad seasons. I mean, you gotta. This is a whole new world now with the NIL. I mean, guys can come and go through the portal like water through a sieve. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They can come and go. It's all about the money, the prospects for being seen and playing toward NFL. It's no longer college pride. It's no longer the banner of college football has been tarnished as far as I'm concerned.
It has.
It's like pro football now.
It is.
It took a lot of the fun out of it for me.
It's just minor league now, basically. It's not even college.
Yeah.
It's just minor league.
Minor league
whatever.
for the pros.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we're going to see. We still got, like you
Maybe
said,
they can
4
find
more
a
games.
NFL coach that's not doing so well. They can hire for Auburn's coach.
Well, that's what they did when Nick Saban came. He
Yep.
was.
He did not do well
NFL.
that 1 year
But
in the pros.
he also was at LSU and said, I'm not going anywhere. And as he was on the plane boarding to Alabama,
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm
May I have
just
some peanuts?
going to eat some Milos. Going to eat some Dreamland barbecue. That's it. That's all it is.
I'm going
Yeah.
for some Dreamland.
Yeah.
And not coming back.
All right, at 7:46, we're going to take
So-
another break. Sorry, we got to stay on breaks. He's been a stickler. When we
That's
come
okay.
back, we got
Crack that whip.
We got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Another monkey down. We got to talk about that.
Monkey down.
Monkey is down. Also, a former news anchor is in trouble.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Local?
No, not local,
Oh.
but still. Well, that's a hot mess there. We'll talk about
Oh, I
that
don't
when
know
we come
about
back.
this. You got to tell me about this one.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right
Monkey
back.
down.
Monkey down.
Come and go. But excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
are back. The time is 7:49. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. I want to remind everybody we had a contest going on Friday. All you had to do was drop a picture of you or your kids or your family, anybody in their Halloween costume, and you hashtag PPR, Piper Peach Radio, and like and share, comment, all that good stuff. And then you had the opportunity to win tickets to Putter Up, tickets to Christmas Village, and our new Hunter Orange Piper Peach shirt. So we're still going to give that away. We'll give you until noon today to get those pictures.
Today.
Drop those pictures in. We'll give you till noon. We're going to draw a winner at noon, or 3 winners at noon. We're going to have 3 different ones. So be sure you go to our Facebook page, Piper Peach Radio, and do that.
Piper Peach Radio. And if you win as a naughty nurse or a naughty whatever,
please add those
dollarbill.com. Send it to me. I'll come up with some kind of prize. I love the naughty nurses and the naughty schoolgirls and the naughty anything.
Lord help us.
Naughty garbage collector. By the way, we were talking about.
I can't with you.
We were talking about the monkeys.
We were talking.
You know, another one's killed.
Yeah.
And we were talking during the break. It's a shame that truckload of monkeys wrecked in Mississippi. Now, had that truckload of monkeys wrecked in California or Chicago, or especially up in like Massachusetts or Delaware, in California, they would have been treated like they would have had the National Guard out with nets and tranquilizer darts and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
Mississippi, a truckload of monkeys get loose, food is on the table somewhere. And yet again, another monkey has been shot and killed. It was just sitting out in a yard, not bothering anybody, and some lady shot him.
I mean,
and I'm telling you, I want to go to Mississippi today and find that woman and find out what monkey and gravy tastes like with homemade biscuits, because that's what happened. She looked out in the yard and saw that monkey and said, dinner. Scrambled eggs and monkey. Like squirrel and eggs. My granddaddy loves squirrel and eggs for breakfast.
Monkey and eggs.
Huh?
Monkey and eggs.
Monkey and eggs.
Making some kind of monkey bread.
Monkey, that would be a different kind of monkey bread. Yeah, that would. But yeah, it's so bizarre that those monkeys are in Mississippi. If it had been in any southern state, really, Mississippi, Louisiana, they'd have made monkey gumbo.
Oh, yeah, they would have. You'd have never known.
Monkey etouffee.
Or monkey jambalaya. You wouldn't know. They'd season that stuff up so good.
Oh, it'd
we'd
be
never
delicious.
Know.
The Louisiana Cajuns can make anything delicious.
They add enough spice to it. I can't eat that stuff.
Think about it. They can eat. Woo. Most people don't like. I think crawfish look like bugs. Mud bugs. Mm-hmm. They make it delicious. They put fish heads and eyeballs in their. Great stuff.
We can stop there. No,
they do. You just don't see that.
Well, that's true. You're probably right. So this monkey, let's go back to the monkey, was one of the ones that escaped from the overturned truck last week. There was like 42 of them, and there was a total of 45. 42 were done away with, and there was 3 still out there. Now there's 2. But they say that these monkeys are aggressive. I don't know if they are or not. They did say in the beginning that they had
diseases.
Several different diseases.
Now they're saying they did.
Now they're saying they didn't. Now they're saying they're aggressive.
Yeah, because now what it is, they didn't want to tell us that what they did was dump a bunch of pissed off monkeys in the woods. Mm-hmm. And they use the word aggressive.
Yeah. Well,
let's face it, monkeys were in cages, they were mad, then they got in a wreck and got knocked, tumbled out and scraped up. I'd be mad too. I'd be aggressive.
Yeah. Me too.
So how many's left?
2.
2 pissed
We're down
off
to 2.
monkeys.
2 monkeys. Well, her son said he saw the monkey in the yard, and he ran in and told her, and she got the gun and just said, blam!
Mississippi.
No more monkey sitting in the grass.
No.
That's it. We're done.
She's a good shot.
Apparently.
You know, you notice there's no mention of a living husband or man of the
No,
house
well-
other than the son. So
No.
we may know what happened to the hubby.
And
He may have
apparently,
been sitting in the yard just drinking a beer and smoking a cigar, and the boy came and said, "Daddy's out in the yard." Boom!
well, it looks like it was sitting on the railing of an old abandoned mobile home that was close to her house. And she
That
was
monkey
like,
was cooking meth.
a meth monkey.
That was a meth monkey. She should have shot it.
She did call the police, and they did come and get the monkey, but it was
The
deceased.
dead monkey.
It was,
The deceased monkey.
it was gone. It was gone. Monkey down.
Monkey down.
I mean,
Piper down. Yeah, that's, Mississippi. You just, anything gets loose, it's fair game.
could you, oh God, I can't imagine. I mean, I guess meat's meat, I guess. Yeah. For the most part.
That's the way I look at it. They eat monkey in other parts of the world. Of course, they also eat dog.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No.
And I've had
We're
some.
not going there today.
I've had some Chinese
No.
food that
I have two
I think
that was
there's
suspect.
and I never saw any stray cats in that neighborhood, so I don't know.
I did eat at a place, and everything tasted strange when they called it chicken and stuff like that. And I was like, this is not chicken. There is no way this is chicken. Something's wrong here. Uh-huh.
Get this train back on the track. We've kind of
We
You know,
did. Mike said we got to get the train back on track. We've gone off the rails over
It is
here.
funny though, but we draw our conclusions about what's edible and what isn't, and there's people in other parts of the world that eat those big larvae that are still wiggling around. They pop them in their mouths like they're delicious, and it just grosses me out. Lots of the places in the world eat all kind of insects, and they're saying that's going to be the new protein for us. So we're going to, cricket powder or cricket flour is the new next big thing that's going to be. They take crickets and they roast them, grind them up, and turn them into flour. And they say it's high protein and it's delicious. Yeah. Well, think what may be in that protein bar. Might be crickets. Yeah. You never know. Yeah, a little crunchy.
No.
But it's just there's we think it's most people, unless you're vegan or something, think that eating cow and goat and sheep, deer, it's all meat.
It is. I struggle with. It took me a long time to be able to eat deer.
Really?
And once I was able to, because my stepdad, he would cook it up. And matter of fact, the first time I had it, I didn't know that's what I was
That's
eating.
usually most people. They
And I was
they
like,
don't
oh,
tell
okay,
you.
well, this is pretty good. And he was like, see, I've been trying to, but my sister got a hold of some, and he didn't tell her until she had it in her mouth, and she was not happy with it.
No, you
'cause
said she spit it
back
out and then went and
had to
threw
go
up.
upstairs and go, yeah. And her bestie did too.
I used to
We were all sitting there eating that.
say if
neither one of
these
them.
people that say you shouldn't eat living creatures, I said, listen, if God didn't want you to eat animals, he wouldn't have made them out of meat.
That's true. I mean, that's just the way it's. How do you think people are supposed to survive? I mean, you can't just.
It's protein.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I could just live off legumes.
Mm-mm.
Plus it makes you gassy.
Poke salad and all the other stuff.
I love poke salad.
I haven't ever had it, but I've heard it's good.
It's like,
Like
to me, it's
collards
a
or
lot like,
something?
it's like spinach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real kind of, it cooks down. It's not like collards or turnip greens. It's a little slimier, like softer, like spinach. And it's it's delicious. Of course, if you wait too late picking poke salad, doesn't it become poisonous?
It does.
Yeah, you got to
early,
make
I
sure you
think.
pick it young.
Yeah.
You get it old, you're gonna pay for that one.
Yeah.
Oysters, I love oysters.
I do too.
I like them raw. I like them cooked. I like them baked.
I like, the baked oysters like Rockefeller with cheese and
Oh,
bacon
yeah.
and stuff like that. Oh, man. That's
And
stupid
spinach.
good.
That's what's on Rockefeller, isn't it? Spinach.
Oh, goodness.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Now, the
All right.
first time I still think that the first time anyone ever ate an oyster, a raw oyster, they were either extremely hungry or extremely drunk.
Yeah.
Because I was pretty drunk when I tasted my first raw oyster.
Yeah.
It's the only way I would do it.
Well, I put,
I was in college, and I'd seen my parents eat them, and I was totally disgusted with them. I thought that was gross. And then I was in college, and a bunch of my buddies were shucking oysters, and they said, "You want one?" I went, "I can't." So I was drinking pretty heavily, college age.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally got the nerve to put one on a cracker with some cocktail sauce and popped it in my mouth. And they didn't tell me not. They were just like slurping them down.
Mm-hmm.
And I chewed mine up real good. And you know what?
well, it took you a minute.
I loved it. I thought it was great. So that turned me.
Yeah.
Now I love oysters.
Now, I
if
put
they're
mine on a
good.
cracker with cocktail sauce and lemon juice. A lot of folks do just like horseradish.
I love
and
horseradish on
hot
it.
sauce
Yeah.
and lemon juice. Some people don't do the cocktail.
I like the horseradish stuff.
ways.
When you eat that oyster, that freight train of pain comes up through your sinuses
hits
and
you right
blast
here.
your eyes out of your
Yeah, it does.
And then that way you get an endorphin rush and your sinuses are clear.
Mm-hmm. I love them too, though. I really do. I like them a lot. When I worked at a certain restaurant, they would make what they call something shooters, and it would be an oyster
Shooters, oyster
with
and
a beer and hot sauce,
Yeah.
and you mix it up and you drink
it.
And I was like, ugh. I had to make a ton of them, but I was like, now that I
Yeah.
don't want to do.
That's like I don't. They make these shooters that have a raw quail egg in them,
Oh, really?
and and
Never even heard of that. Ugh.
I didn't like that.
Oh, don't blame me.
Some people drink sake, warm sake, and they crack a little raw quail egg in it, and you shoot it.
I had sake one time. It about knocked me out. I cannot drink
Sake
that
to
stuff.
me.
It is awful. Sake to me is exactly right. Okay, it's 8:01. We're taking another break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a former news anchor that's in a lot of trouble right
Really?
now. Yes, Lord. Oh, and her transition. Goodness gracious. It's a bad one.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear.
Yep. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
The time is 8:06. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. We're having a little discussion about Auburn football and Hugh Freeze. I said, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer earlier in the year, I believe.
That.
And I think he's been struggling health-wise. But Mike says that ain't why he's, 16 and 19.
Yeah.
But he did inherit a mess, like Mike said too. I just don't think they've given him enough time to sort it out. But at the same time, I want us to win. I don't want these.
Well,
we're
expect
close
that.
because we should have won that game Saturday.
Yeah.
That was one that we definitely should have been able to take home the win. As a matter of fact, I picked Auburn by 10,
Ooh.
and we did not win by 10. Our quarterback got sacked. They changed quarterbacks back and forth, which I don't think is good anyway. You need to find a quarterback and stick with them.
Because the rhythm and the whole, you've got to get one guy that can take you all the way.
Now I get if one of them's having a bad first half, then the second half you make some adjustments. But this back and forth through the whole game to me is not good because you cannot have two people in a position of leadership on that team because they're different. They've got to have one leader. I mean, too many Chiefs and not enough Indians is never a good thing.
Well, the Indians got to know they got to get used to one chief. Yeah, they got to work with one quarterback and get the rhythm down and the patterns and stuff. And it's tough. But then again, if you're desperate, you're trying to get a win and your quarterback's not doing it, and you got another one to throw in there, who says you aren't going to try him? Give him a shot. And if he's not doing well, put the other one back. It's our armchair quarterbacking and coaching is not really fair either because they're doing it in real time. But when you're paying a coach as much as these college teams are paying their coaches, you don't give them. They don't have much room for playing around. I mean, if he was only making $150,000 a year or something, which is to me a lot of money, but still. It's making millions with a millions payout. You expect them to win every game and don't give them much loose time to lose one here and there. I mean, they some of these colleges get rid of their coaches if they're having a 8-4 season. That kind of stuff. They're paying so much they want perfection.
Well, I think they expect too much, but then at the same time.
They're paying
How long do you have to wait? Like in this situation, he's been there, 2 years now? Or is this his third season? I mean,
he's just now getting his team in there.
Yeah.
But then again, if this is the third year and this was kind of starting to be his team, as bad as they've done this year, that almost works against you. It's not like saying, well, let's give them another year. At this point, they're desperate to get somebody in there that's going to start winning.
Yeah, well, I don't think these buyouts should be so much, for one. If you're let go, we'll give you $1 million and you're going to go on your way and figure it out. We're not here to support you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
crazy. I mean,
they're
if I
paying
were to
them
get
so
let
much
go
in the
today,
first.
I wouldn't get a buyout.
No, and the thing is, they're paying them so well while they're in there, and they get other perks as well.
Sure.
It's not like they're struggling, and then when they quit, they got to support them. That kind of payout is astronomical, and it's what's part of the problem.
But the payouts, now I think some of them hinge on whether or not they get another head coaching job. Is that correct?
I don't know.
If they get another head coaching job, do they still have to
They don't
pay
have to
them
pay
the
them out.
buyout?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I
Something
think that deal, like if they're fired, they got to pay them out. But if they leave for another job, they don't. So,
okay.
if they get lured away, they don't get a payout.
Okay.
But if they are fired, they get the payout. And I don't know what every contract's probably different, but apparently it doesn't matter why you're fired. They may have a clause in there that if he's fired for ethical reasons, they may not have to pay it out either.
Yeah, I would think you wouldn't.
If he got
Well, like
caught,
Price, he never even coached a
Yeah.
game, and he got fired before. I would say you got to go, and you're not getting a dime. Good
yeah,
luck.
I mean, I'm sure they have it's called a morality clause, and I'm sure that's built into the contracts too. So if they got caught with a woman of the night or doing something unethical with a kid or a cheerleader, whatever.
Whatever it is.
I guess they don't pay them out, but they fire them. They got to pay them.
Yep. So in news today, I just saw this. This is a crazy story. I don't know. There was a news anchor from Wichita, Kansas. She worked for Fox News in St. Louis, Fox 2 in St. Louis. And she actually worked for 2 different news stations from 2011 to 2015. She started off as a news anchor and then moving into sales, which usually that's the opposite. Usually you start off in sales and then you move up. I don't know. If you're an anchor and you move to sales, that means you're not doing a good job, I would think. Or maybe you just got tired of it and it wasn't your thing. I don't know. But anyway, she's 47 years old now. Her anchor picture, she is I'm talking beauty queen gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was arrested for killing her mother.
Stabbing her mother to death.
Her 80-year-old mother, stabbing her mother to death. And the picture, her mugshot picture and her other picture, and I saw a video of her actually as an anchor on, and she was gorgeous. I get we all have a time in our life where we don't look the same as we did. These don't even look like the same person. Like she went from looking one way to another. Obviously, she's got some issues.
She's got issues because she looks like a meth head. She looks like someone who's...
Her hair is... I don't even think that's her hair. That looks like bad extensions, greasy, messed up hair. I do not know what in the world is being on. But this happened on Halloween night. This happened Friday night.
Wow.
She's been held on $1 million bond, and there's absolutely no motive. They have not uncovered a motive. Don't know what in the world happened. It's still under investigation. Just wild to me. What would an 80-year-old woman be doing to you to make you stab her? Your own mother.
Not serving you bunkie for dinner. I don't know.
Bill.
Bill. These people that go on these rages when they're on drugs,
I
they're
think that's probably
out
what
of
it
their
was.
mind, and that's she sure looks. Of course, we don't know. We'll hear when they go through trial and all, but it sounds like to me she's just went off the deep end. She got into drugs or something. She may have had mental. That may be also the reason she went from being an anchor to a salesperson. She may have been already dabbling in drugs or something, or mental issues, and became unreliable for her looks and for being on time and for doing a good job on, an anchor is incredibly visual, right? I mean, you can't hide a lot. If you're really going through psychological, mental, or even physical changes because of drugs or mental issues, you can't hide that forever. And so they may have fired, they didn't want to fire her, so they gave her the opportunity to get off the air and go into sales. Who knows?
Yeah. That I hate to see stuff like that. It's very, very
Well, I mean, it's
sad
tragic.
to see
She
somebody
murdered her
declining
80-year-old
like
mother.
that. Yeah.
Well,
I got another story I want to talk about, but it happened at Walmart. I think there's so many bad things that happen at Walmart. I don't even know why we have a Walmart anymore. But if it wasn't happening at Walmart, it'd be somewhere. It's usually that or the Dollar General.
I go through Walmart just to see some people the way they dress to go
It's
to
interesting.
Walmart.
Look, and unfortunately, I have been one of those people, especially when I got to go quick, and I'm just like
Throw
going in to
something
get.
on and no
I
makeup
gotta go.
and just
Like we're in a pinch. I got to go get something.
poster paper for your child.
Yes, I'm running in like until Friday. I think we did not have a Dollar General near us, so we had to go to a find a
Have
store.
they built
to get
one
to.
near you?
Yes, they did.
Really?
Within a mile.
Really?
And Jeff kept saying, "Have you gone yet?" And I waited until yesterday, and I went.
Where is it, in Calera?
It is. It's on 22, and it is right across from the BP. So if you turn down that side road where all the camping stores, RV
Right.
stores are, it's right there on that road. Like,
Oh, yeah.
right there. And when I say they threw that thing up, they cleared the dirt out. It's been maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
We didn't even know what they were doing until I
didn't know
2
what that
weeks
building
ago.
was because it's by those big warehouses.
Yeah,
And I had no idea it looked like another warehouse at first.
Well, because they're basically
But
Butler buildings.
that one has already opened?
Yeah.
God, they've done that so quick.
I'm telling you, 2 weeks ago.
It was a cleared dirt thing with maybe with a cement slab.
Yeah, they were just in the process of building it 2 weeks ago. And then Friday it opened for business.
Wow.
I was like,
They can
what?
pop them out. I guess
walked
they're
in,
pretty
of course,
standard.
It is so clean, and
Is
it's
it?
big. This one's a big one. This isn't one of those because it's a standalone, and they can make those a little bigger. This one and the one in Montevallo.
Yeah, the one by the American Village. It's a
yes,
nice one.
It is.
On
I
119.
didn't know that was a Dollar General when I saw it until I saw the sign.
They made them, because of the American Village, they actually would not grant them the ability to build a commercial store there until they agreed to make it look nicer than a Dollar General normally looks.
Yeah.
And they made them doctor it up so it looks prettier.
Yeah, looks a lot prettier. All right, it's 8:17. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about an incident that happened in a Walmart, and a man is now under arrest for murder. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness. 205-651-0077 or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Did you bust out laughing? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's 8:20. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Pete's Radio. Peyton just gave us a good story that happened on the haunted trail. He overheard a woman saying this is the first bus she's been on since prison. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? My eyeballs would have gotten that big if I'd overheard that. Oh gosh.
So,
Tell me the story wrong.
Okay, sorry. Well, oh well.
it's close enough.
Close enough.
Her boyfriend had gone to
Oh.
Yeah, her boyfriend had gone to jail, and he said,
Oh, he
this is the
said-
first bus I've been since
Oh,
prison."
I thought
And
it was
she
the
looked at
lady.
him like, "Do you know something about my boyfriend? Are you making fun of us?"
Oh gosh, that's funny though. Even though I got it wrong,
I
I
like
will
it.
do that sometimes. I will get it wrong, but it'll work. So,
I love it.
there was an incident in Walmart of let's see, I can't remember exactly where it happened. I got to get to my story here.
It wasn't around here, was it?
No, it was somewhere. I want to say it was in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. I think, yeah, Savannah, Georgia. A man in Georgia has been charged with with murder after he allegedly stabbed an 18-year-old in Walmart because the 18-year-old kicked his cart. Kicked it.
Yeah, that's overreact much.
Yep. 48-year-old Delano Middleton was leaving the Walmart with his shopping cart when J.T. Schroeder allegedly kicked the shopping cart as he passed by. I don't know why he would have done that. Authorities said this led to an altercation, and the 18-year-old boy was left severely injured with multiple stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries, and Middleton was arrested and charged with murder. And that is all.
Did they know
to
each
the
other?
story. No.
They didn't know each other.
Nope.
Huh.
Apparently, Walmart just brings out the worst in everybody. It brings out the worst in me. I get road rage with a cart. So,
Really?
Yeah, I don't like. I get mad. I don't like going to Walmart. I hate going to Walmart. It drives me nuts. But it really drives me nuts when everybody's going in multiple different directions. You can't get to what everybody's parked in front of stuff. You can't get to what you need, which is why I shop, do my grocery shopping at Save More, because I can go in, I can get my stuff. I know where everything is. I don't have to fight a bazillion people at one time. And even if I did, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be just chaos. It's just
Right.
orderly. They have the things I need. I don't have to go through a big old store.
I like going to Walmart once in a while. I don't go regular, but when I do go, it's kind of like going to Disney World for me because I don't go regular. So when I go, I'm kind of amazed. I always I just can't believe how much different stuff there's. Just it fascinates me that I can buy a banana in the same place I can buy a hammer, in the same place I can buy a TV, in the same place I can buy plants. I mean, it's like crazy. And I go to Walmart to get one, my wife will send me there and say, go get paper towels or something. I don't know, one item.
Yeah.
And 2 hours later, I walk out the car. And I may only have the item she sent me for. Usually not. I'll have something else.
Yeah. But you got sidetracked.
I just go through the store just looking at stuff. I don't camp anymore and don't put up tents and go out and sleep in the woods. But I spend all the time going through the sporting goods, looking at tent stakes and weird stuff that I don't know why. It's like my entertainment. And it is a great place to people watch.
It is.
Because you see all kinds of people in there. It is a melting pot for everything.
People definitely don't check the mirror before they leave home when they
or
leave
like
to
you
go to
said, or
Walmart.
just don't care. They just, it's one of those things where I'm just going to run to Walmart, Wally World, or whatever, and they just jump in the car and go. No, whether they got clothes on or not, or makeup on or not, or what, or clean or not. It's crazy. You see people go to Walmart where I wouldn't even go out and check the mail looking like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really, I mean, you see. People just have different standards, I think, of going out in public. But Walmart seems to pull people that have no standards for going out in public.
Like zero.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. But it does make it fast. I don't ever get upset in Walmart because if I'm starting to get irritated, I just leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I start finding myself kind of getting, I don't know, irritated with other people or something, I'm done. I just either check out with what I got or I just I leave. It doesn't bother me. But it is fascinating. Walmart has a little bit of everything.
They do. And I will go, like I go get my oil change and tires rotating belts because it's cheaper than, the oil change is cheaper than going anywhere else, even with a discount. If I got a $20 off, I'm still $10 cheaper in Walmart. The difference is you're not getting that 10-minute oil change. You're gonna and they do it on purpose.
Yeah,
they
so
do
you'll
it
shop.
so you'll shop. Absolutely, it takes longer. But we do look. I look at the electronics. They've always got a bigger TV than what we've had for practically nothing. Like,
isn't it amazing?
A 75-inch TV is like $350, $400, and hubby is like, "Oh, I want that TV," and I'm okay. They got towels and comforters and curtains and just all the home good. And now with it being Christmas, they've got everything Christmas you could need to decorate with.
Yep.
Gifts, quick gifts.
All
stuff.
out there.
It's all out there. Everything's
been
ready
out there
to go.
since before Halloween.
But at the same time, I just get, I don't know what it is. I get overwhelmed sometimes when there's a lot. I love people. Obviously, I'm in sales. I've always loved people, but I don't love a whole bunch of people in one space. It absolutely just gets my anxiety going, and I get irritated. And you ought to see hubby in there. He's like, he gets behind somebody slow, and he really it's all he can do not to just, tell him.
He's
give him a little
tailgating.
nudge from behind.
He's NASCAR. He's bumping.
Yeah.
He's bumping them like NASCAR.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean,
yeah,
and
I like
at Christmas time, it's the worst. So, I mean, because you're trying to fight everybody and they're doing the same thing that you're doing. So, yeah. Right now, the government is, and local food banks are preparing for a huge surge in people needing food aid.
Well, the SNAP program ran out of money Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's no SNAP benefits for most people. They're trying to get around that. States are pumping up some money for their own states because, it's their program too.
Mm-hmm.
But, Alabama's talking about putting in $1 million in this week to try to boost up the SNAP program. But we've got 750,000 people on the SNAP program. That's 750,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million means each person in Alabama that's under SNAP will get $1.12 or something. Yeah. So I mean, that's $1 million sounds like a lot, but when you're talking about 750,000 every week needing money, and what are you going to give them, $30 worth of food? It doesn't sound like much at all. That'd be over $3 million.
Well, what is sad to me is that 40 million Americans are on SNAP. That's 1 in 8 people. Why are that many people in America on SNAP benefits? Something is wrong with that.
Well, that also tells you what the whole problem between the Republicans and Democrats, or the liberal and the conservative, because the conservatives say that there is something wrong with that, because 3/4 of those people are not even here legally. Mm-hmm. They're claiming that so much of the people getting SNAP benefits shouldn't be getting any benefits. They're not even here legally.
I'm sorry, I hate
and
that, but
it may be true. I don't, I know you can't trust. People are going to give statistics to match their feelings or what they want to support. But if they're, they know there are an awful lot of people who are here illegally who are on SNAP benefits. So I don't know. You know, I hate anybody being hungry. I don't anybody in this country. Nobody should just be starving to death or hungry. They may not be eating great, but they shouldn't be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you separate the wheat from the chaff? How do you figure out who should be getting the benefits and who's
That's
milking the
problem.
system or who's abusing the system? I mean, I've always heard since back when I was young, and food stamps were the big deal. They call them food stamps back then. You know, I'll never forget. I was working at a radio station in Selma, Alabama, and I was working 7 days a week. I was working in sales and on the air.
Mm-hmm.
I was working my butt off, and I was making, I think it was $80 a week, something, $90 a week.
Mm-hmm.
It was under $100 a week. Now, this was in the 70s, but let me tell you, I was not doing well.
Yeah.
I was struggling to survive. I was having to pay a car payment, insurance, rent, you know, living expenses. Had to wear a coat and tie every day. It was required. I didn't have a whole lot of, you know, I was overwhelmed. And I really was hungry. If I hadn't had a couple friend that would invite me to eat with them all the time, because they both worked, that was two incomes, and she worked for the wife worked he worked for the radio station, not making much more than me, but she worked at a hospital, and she was making, by our standards, great money.
Mm-hmm.
So they would feed me some. I went into the local Piggly Wiggly or whatever, and I had a quart of milk and some bologna or something to.
That was my go-to when I was poor.
And that was going to be my whole for the week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I literally had like 3 items for the week. I was going to eat bologna sandwiches because I had mustard and mayonnaise in the fridge, but I needed bread, bologna, and milk. And I'm sitting there, and I had counted out the change in my pocket, and I had just enough to pay for it, and still have like a little bit for gas money in the car. And I had to sell, so I was out in the car all the time. Lady in front of me was piling on steaks and roast and all this stuff, and I was just thinking, man, I wish one day maybe I'll be able to buy food like this. And she had beer and dog food and all that stuff. And the lady stopped her and said, you know, you can't pay for the dog food and the beer with your food stamps. She said, oh, okay. So they separated that. She gave them food stamps for like $300 worth of, $200 worth of groceries, or back then probably $100 worth of groceries, which was a lot. And then she whipped out her wallet and pulled out a wad of money you wouldn't believe. I saw several hundreds. This is back in the 70s when I'd never seen a $100 bill. And she happily paid for the dog food and the beer or whatever with the cash, and poked that big thing of cash back in her wallet and went out to the car. And I'll never forget. And she got out I was driving in a Datsun B210 that had been wrecked, and I could barely pay for it. It was a $60 a month car payment. She went out and got in a brand new, beautiful, like Cadillac or Buick. And I thought, and there she is with all these food stamps and stuff she was using. It just really burned me up, the abuse.
I got turned down. I needed help after I got divorced. And I went to apply for some help, and I got turned down. They told me I made too much money. At the time, I was making $7 an hour. And I had a car payment and insurance.
Right, and kids.
And power and a house. And I was only getting like $150 a month in child support. It was, I don't know how I was able to, I made I made a penny stretch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we had to be creative, but to get turned down.
I was not even, I was too proud to even apply for it. I don't know. I'm like you. I think I would have probably been making too much at that time I had no dependents. I was a single male living in Selma, you know, and I was making enough money that I guess I probably couldn't have gotten anything. I don't know. I just never applied, but that really disheartened me. It didn't turn me against food stamp program. It just made me wish that they were better about monitoring who gets it and why.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the only thing that
now,
bothers me.
We are going to have some local places that are going to be offering up food
shelter.
assistance, and we're going to post that on our Facebook page. Baden's going to be posting something. Is it today you're going to post that? It's got a list of different places are going to be doing things on different days and different times. But there will be, I think, this county is going to be kind of covered in, what they
Supporting what they
supporting
can,
what they
sure.
can, and then
That's
we're going to do a
great.
food drive too here. We are going to do our kind of sort of 12 days of Christmas, and we're going to do a food drive and a toy drive, which we already got some toys out there now.
That's great.
So
this-
yeah, we're going to make sure we do our part, and I think if all the churches get together and do something that
That'll
most
help
of
cover a
it'll
lot of
help
the people
cover
that
it.
would fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
It's really extra cruel to me that this government shutdown happens right before the holidays.
I'm bitter
I mean,
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's really an extra cruelty that, you've got the government shutting down. You got all these people who are not working for the government, people who are working and not getting paid. You got the associate loss of business. Like, they're talking about many of the people of the businesses around Washington and where there's a lot of federal workers now not getting paid or not working, that now the grocery stores where there used to be 70 people in the grocery store during the day, now there's 10, or 300 through the day, there's now 80 because people can't afford to go to the grocery store and just buy. Nobody's buying, they can't buy cars, they can't buy anything. Even if their car breaks down, whatever, now they're making no money. And so it's really starting to affect tears down from just the direct people, not from the government. And it's Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up.
You made a good point on Friday. It doesn't matter that they're getting, after the furlough is over, they'll get, the money back. The problem is now.
Now they're getting behind on their mortgages. They're getting behind on their car payments. They're getting behind on their insurance. They're getting behind on food, on savings. If they were making a decent living and they were putting 10 or 12, 15% back every month in savings, now they're not only not putting it in, they're having to draw from it to supplement their loss of
a lot
income.
of people are drawing from their
So
retirement probably just to be able to
their
get through.
401ks, they're borrowing from that. So now,
and they get penalized when they do that. They got to pay that back, plus interest.
Plus interest.
Yeah.
So now, when they do start paying them back, they've got a lot of catching up to do. That's going to could take years to catch up or get back where they were just 3 months ago.
If
2 months ago.
when they start getting when it happens, when it's over and they start paying these people back, are they going to pay it back all at once, or are they going to make them dole it out over a little bit of time?
You can't pay it all back at once because you how can somebody just that hadn't been making any money for over a month suddenly come up with 2 house payments, 2 car payments, or
I'm
4
talking
car
about the
payments?
government. Are they going to pay them all back in one lump sum check? Or are they going to make them wait?
I don't know.
That money's just sitting there.
I think they got to. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea if they get everything back in one big check to catch up, or if they got to pay them. They add another couple of $100 to every paycheck till they get caught up. I don't know how that works. That's a good question. I'd like to find out.
Good morning, Garrett Hathcock. He said, "What's going on in here?" He's got a
Intern
buddy
Garrett
in the Army who isn't getting paid, he assumes. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's
He's
a lot
what?
of the He's got a buddy in the Army who's not getting
Yeah.
paid. So, that's a shame. All right, it's 8:38. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we got to talk about the FDA has restricted something that we all use daily for kids. So, we'll see what happens. Listen to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Beach Radio. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 8:41. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill here with you.
8:41 in the morning
Monday.
on Central Standard Time.
Yeah, everybody is like, just pick one and leave it. Just pick.
The problem
it's
is a
gonna
lot
be
of
either
people
one or the
really
other.
want it to be stuck on like daylight savings time. And most of the experts will tell you if they did pick one and stick with it, it'd be standard. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't. I mean, they don't want to change, but they don't want them to put it on the one they probably will put it on. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
True. Did you see the massive fire that broke out? Was it
Yes.
Friday in was it 5
Yes,
Points?
one of my
It,
favorite
like 4
places.
buildings or something got
It
damaged.
destroyed the old Cobb Lane complex.
Yeah.
You know, Cobb Lane, I have a great history on Cobb Lane for many reasons. One, at the end of Cobb Lane, which is that little alley between 13th and 14th, my dad's dental office was at the end of Cobb Lane.
Really?
Yeah,
Did his old dental office get destroyed too?
No, it was across the street. It
okay.
was okay. But there was apartments that are right across the street from, and some of those got destroyed.
Yep.
And then everything that was in the old Cobb Lane complex, it had been Cobb Lane. Cobb Lane was a restaurant that had been there since the 40s, late 30s, up until just a few years ago. And for years, it was the only restaurant allowed in the whole city of Birmingham where you could dine al fresco. You could eat outside. It got grandfathered in.
Really?
And of course, the 60s and 70s, nobody really wanted to eat outside much because there was so much pollution from the ironworks and the, cast iron companies. So they were the only place you could eat outside in the city of Birmingham for about 40 years. And then, of course, we cleaned up a lot of the air and more than they opened it up again. But Cobb Lane was a fixture for 50 years down there. And then there was the Blue Monkey was a bar that opened up next to where Cobb Lane was. There was also a long-term art studio there. It was an art studio and a place to buy artworks, and they also taught. Lost all that. Everything on that block pretty much was destroyed, and then a little bit of those apartments across, because the alley's real. Two cars have a hard time passing on it.
Right. You're like, one is gonna.
I think it was one way down from 14th
right.
to 13th. it was one way because it's so narrow.
Yeah.
And that fire ended up destroying some of the apartments. And that apartment building across from Cobb Lane had been there since the 20s.
Yeah,
It's one of
and
those old
that's
school.
sad.
They're real pretty.
Because, when they rebuild them, they're not going to be the old way.
Yeah,
they
they're
were
not going to
built.
be
They're gonna
ornate and beautiful and pay
they're
attention
gonna
to detail. They're
slap
going
them up. They're going to be modern
Right.
and whatever
just
else they
boxes,
do to it now.
boxes with windows. So anyway, Patty and I used to go to Cobb Lane all the time because one of her best friends was one of the chefs at Cobb Lane, and so and Patty actually did a ghostwriting project with that lady that was running Cobb Lane, the chef, who was a little bit off center.
A little bit.
Every now and then, if you were eating at Cobb Lane,
Well, Patty was too. So.
well, Patty was too. Patty literally wrote the book, and it was, anyway, but this woman would suddenly come running out, screaming, chasing her other chef, a man she had a big butcher knife trying to kill him. I mean, she really was. She was bipolar.
Goodness.
So she'd get mad at him in the kitchen and chase him all over the restaurant, out, down the street, and really trying to kill him. I mean, not just playing around. It was unusual.
Interesting.
And then, of course, being that Dad was right there, I ate it. There was a couple other places that came and went. One of them, J. Clyde's, I think was the name of one of them.
I
and
remember that.
a couple other things. Yeah, right there.
Wow.
So that was a big fire. My sisters called me yesterday. They live on South Side for years and, of course, worked with my dad as a dental assistants and stuff. So we all were so familiar with Cobb Lane. They
That's
were
sad.
all upset.
Luckily, there were no injuries.
No injuries.
Thank
yeah.
goodness. But
Yeah.
that fire, they had fire departments from all over the
Yeah,
place.
Homewood
trying to
was
fight
there,
that thing.
Mountain
There
Brook was
40,
there.
I think, different fire departments that were having to help because it was a large
fire.
and these people lost everything. And here's the thing: that if you are renting a place, just because the fire started and it's not your fault, the landlords are not responsible for your contents or anything.
No, you got to have your own
to
insurance.
have renter's
Right.
insurance to be compensated. So if you lose everything, you lose everything.
Right.
Now the Red Cross, they typically will.
Well, they'll
step
come and
in.
help people that live there, but they don't do much for businesses. And so the people that were in the apartments, they may get some assistance from Red Cross, but the people that had all those restaurants and bars and the art gallery and stuff, I hope they had some
They probably did,
insurance.
but the people that lived in these apartments probably. Most people don't get renter's insurance
Yeah.
unless they're. Now there's some places that if you rent, they say you have to have renter's insurance.
Do
I can't
they?
rent it to you. Yeah, I mean there was
I
a
didn't know
couple
that.
of places. Most apartments will make you have.
When I
renter's
lived in
insurance.
apartments, I owned so little, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
If
yeah.
I lost everything I owned, it might be $300 worth of stuff. Because, I mean, I owned,
Gosh,
you
not
know,
me.
you think about it, if you're in an apartment, especially if you're young or just getting started or low income, you don't own the appliances, you don't own the air conditioning and heating, you don't own anything except your possessions. And I didn't have that many possessions at the time. I didn't have anything worth really much of anything. My furniture was all hand-me-down or loaned to me from family members or Goodwill, maybe. I might have a couple of $100.
Yeah.
But I didn't, when I was younger, I wouldn't have lost anything. But you got older folks now that are renting, and they've got all their prized pictures and family albums and keepsakes and stuff. And if they lose that, you can't replace it anyway.
You
But
cannot.
at least you might get compensated.
Well, I hope the Red Cross is able to help them and get
Get them
'cause
somewhere
they're
to live.
displaced because now they all have to pay them. So now when I had that electrical fire in my house, the Red Cross they gave me a little money
Really?
so that I could go stay in a hotel or something.
That's neat. I didn't know that.
Thank goodness, because my landlord was not. He
Yeah.
was like, well, I mean,
Sorry, you're burned
I know
out.
and it was his fault. It was his fault that the fire started because he had been warned over and over and over again
About the faulty electrical.
and he kept putting Band-Aids on it until it finally a fire, and the fire department took my meter and said, we're not restoring Alabama Power is not going to restore power here until
Till
he
it's
fixes
fixed.
every single thing. And well, he was mad at me. Why did you let them take it? And I was like, I didn't let them do anything. I had a fire.
Yeah.
And, it was in my bedroom. It came out, flames shot out in the middle of the night, scared me to death. I've never seen something like that. And I'm terrified of fire like that. I was scared to death. I did not want to stay in that house anymore until it was done. And, it really aggravated me. And I was like, well, are you going to put me in a hotel? He goes, no, I don't do that. He goes, I have a basement. You're welcome to stay in there. And I went, well, that's not weird at all.
Yeah.
I'm not coming staying in
your
basement. No.
I don't know.
How
It's
about
a
you
nice
get this
basement,
fixed?
I mean.
And then he was hot. He was mad at me because they wouldn't, and he came out there and was going at it with the fire chief, and the fire chief said, well, everybody's on a first name basis because it's a small town. And the guy was like, Randy, you can stand here and yell all you want to till you're blue in the face. I'm not putting this meter back in here, and I'm not approving it until you do what you're supposed to do. He said, there's all kind of stuff going on. They had their little things going off, and it was like showing everywhere. There was the whole place was a mess.
Wow.
So it took them 2 weeks, right at 2 weeks to get it fixed. So I got lucky. I got a little help from the Red Cross.
Good.
Thank goodness. I lost all my food, everything. We were packing it. We were packing our foods in coolers and icing it down. And then my cousin was like, "Here, I've got a refrigerator downstairs. The bottom part of it we're not using. We just have some stuff stored in there. You can come put as much of it in our refrigerator and freezer as you can." Luckily, I was able to do that. And then they fed us. So thank goodness. All right, it's 8:51. Real quick, I want to share this story. The FDA is saying they're going to limit the use of fluoride supplements in children, because a lot of dentists will prescribe it to strengthen children's teeth,
right.
3 and above. It's already in toothpaste, obviously, but outside of that, they're saying we're not approving it anymore because while it helps get all the yuck and bacteria off your teeth, these supplements can do stuff to your gut.
What about water? Is our water still fluoridated?
Some of it is, and some of it isn't. I think
in the late 60s or early 70s, there was a big thing to fluoridate water. Mm-hmm. And my dad was a dentist, and he fought hard to get the water fluoridated because he said all the evidence showed that children who had fluoride in the water, their teeth did much better for their whole lifetime, Mm-hmm. Well, then you start, hearing about all this stuff that whether or not it should be in the water for everybody to get fluoridated. The amount of fluoride in the water was minuscule. It's like 1 part per billion or something. It was not enough it was enough to do good, but I don't think it was enough to do harm. But I don't know if they've rescinded that. Is our water still fluoridated or not? I have no idea.
According to this article, some is and some isn't. And there you're going to have some lower income places, I think, and other different areas that are not going to have the fluoride in the water. And so these supplements are used to kind of help with that.
Yeah.
But they're saying that really, it can be more harmful than helpful if you take these supplements if you don't have fluorinated water.
All right. So I can see that. So if your water is has fluoride in it, and then you're taking supplements too, you're overdosing yourself, right?
Right. Yeah.
So but
for kids, and
I would think
this is not
for
for
kids,
adults. This is just for kids. They're just
I would
limiting
think
it
for kids you'd want to have fluoride in their system. I don't know.
I don't know. They're saying it's not so good.
Not good for the biome,
we'll see.
for your stomach, your gut.
Yep. Also, did you see where Las Vegas, Tesla has made these cyber trucks for the police? They're going to start using them. These things are so cool looking. They have
the cyber trucks to me,
with the police emblem on them. They look wicked. I'm just going to tell you. Yeah, they look. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's cool at the same time. This looks like something like straight out of a
comic books or
comic book or a, what do you call those?
Sci-fi.
What is the Transformers or something? It just looks really wild to me.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean these are cool.
Those trucks befuddle me. Sometimes when I see one, I think they're cool looking. And sometimes when I see one, I think they're the stupidest looking things I've ever seen. And I can't tell you why. I mean, when they're coming at you, they look great.
But but then you go down the side and you're like,
yeah, the side and the back bother me a little bit. Yeah.
It is weird. But a guy, what's the guy's name? I can't think of his name. His dad owns, his mom and dad own Homestead Hollow. He's got one. And he drove up to the old radio station that I worked for, and he opened it up, and it's like the handle is all wonky, weird. And then you look inside, there's no dashboard. It's just like a computer monitor here.
Wow.
It is so wicked. You get in, you're like, you don't even know what to do with it. It's just so
futuristic. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's like even from, 70s and 80s to now, it's even outside of that future.
Like 2,500 years. Yeah.
It's wild.
20, not just 2025, but 25.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've never really looked in one. I've never sat in one. To me, I don't understand how the back works with the wind, because it looks solid.
Yeah.
The thing doesn't look like there's any windows at all. Mm-hmm. It looks just like it's all enclosed. You're in there. Mm-hmm. So I do want to look. I'd like to see inside one and see what they look like sitting in it. But other than that, again, sometimes they look amazing, and you hear mixed stuff about how good they are as far as they've had some problems, with especially that thing supposedly won't crush your hand if it closes on it.
Right, yeah.
And then you hear about all these people have their fingers cut off. It didn't work. You hear about the self-driving part of it. Doesn't always work.
I will never be in a self-driving vehicle.
Yeah,
I
and
cannot
they
trust
also,
that.
claim it for a truck that's supposed to be able, that it doesn't perform nearly as well as most other trucks. It's still it's like a car, but it's not that good a truck. It doesn't go off-road well. It doesn't handle rough terrain well, and I've heard that. I don't know what to believe about it. I know that it's incredibly heavy. They say that most of these electric cars and certainly the cyber trucks, if they hit a guardrail going pretty fast, the guardrail will not bounce them back safely into the road. They'll go through the guardrail like off a cliff, because they're so heavy. If they're moving fast, their inertia will bust through the guardrails, and that the guardrail will not contain it. It's like heavy as a big ass truck. I mean, a big truck.
Yeah, I think that, and the price tag on them.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
Wow.
All Teslas are pretty high, but all the
100
electric cars are now because of the batteries.
Yeah,
and the batteries are heavy. The batteries only last, I don't know 8 years or something, and then to replace the batteries after 8 or 10 years is like $50,000 to replace the batteries. That's pretty big. That gives those vehicles a lifetime. I mean, a lifespan, because you don't want to. I don't know how. I guess if they're doing really well, putting another $50,000 in your vehicle and it goes another 10 years, I guess that's okay. I don't know.
I guess, but I don't know. I'm still not. I'm not sold on the cars that navigate themselves, and I'm not sold on the battery. I'm just not. Look, just give me some petrol. I just want to fill it up with gas and keep going.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I really want to bring back the
electric
attendants, though, because I'm getting sick and tired of getting out of this car myself, especially when it's 2 degrees outside and putting the gas. Look, I'll give you a tip. Just put my gas in my car.
Yeah.
I'll give you $3.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. I do kind of miss the attendance. A lot of young people now don't remember that. I mean, I remember when I first started driving, if you pulled into almost any gas station,
you heard ding, ding, ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding. Somebody'd come running out.
Yep.
They would clean your windshield.
Thing in their back pocket.
Yep. They would clean the windshield. They'd wipe off your windshield wipers. They would check the air in all 4 of your tires. You tell them how much gas you wanted, either money wise or gallon wise. And they'd. I'm so old, I remember when they had one question about what fuel to put in it. Ethyl or regular?
Ethyl.
There was ethyl. It had ethylene in it or something.
Okay.
And that's what you'd say. You'd say, put Ethel in it this time, or fill it up with Ethel.
Do you remember seeing the episode of Andy Griffith when I think Gomer or one of them went on vacation and had the girl, and there was like a line of
because she was
men,
cute.
'cause she was so cute, and he was like, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna run my car out of gas, I can come back, kind of thing. It was like none of these tenants look as good as you do. And I mean, she was getting tip after tip after tip, and there's like 50 cars in line because they wanted to go through the line. I
don't blame them. I'd tip too.
I love it. Who's peeking in? Is that Andrew? Come in here. What's up?
What's up?
Andy? Oh, you got your little Crocs on. Nice. All right, it's 9 o'clock. That's going to do it for us today, Bill.
Is it?
I
Yep,
know,
we've
time
hit
went
the
by
9
fast
o'clock
today.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yep. I'm going out of town on Thursday evening, going on my girls' trip to Atlanta.
Oh,
I'm
good.
excited. Yeah, we're going to do a whole day of shopping on Friday, and then they like to do a whole day on Saturday too, but I beg off and I watch football.
Really?
Yeah. I stay home with Sonia's hubby, and we go. He has a movie theater room downstairs with all the
Watch
seats
football.
in it. And he's got this big screen that comes down out of the thing, and we sit down there and watch. And we each have our individual like movie chairs, and they recline. And she has blankets in all of them. He has snacks. He brings like a little thing of snacks, and we just sit there and watch TV.
Where does he live?
They live in Beaufort, Georgia.
Beaufort. Okay. What time do I need to be there?
Right? You want to come with?
Yeah.
us? Okay.
Sounds like it.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. I'll start watching starting at 11.
About 11,
I'll
yeah.
send the girls off. I'll be like, y'all have a good time. And I stay with Sonia. We don't do the shopping on
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's
That's
all right.
too much. I can't do that.
Yeah. One day in Atlanta is would be enough for
we
anybody.
go to the Mall of Georgia and a couple other places. And by the time we get home, because we leave about 10 o'clock and we don't get home till about 7 at night.
That's
and
all
I
right.
am, and I usually wear the wrong shoes almost every time. I think I'm on wear the comfortable ones, and it never is.
Ugh, terrible.
But
I don't know. I
It'll
hate
be
shopping
Christmassy,
anyway.
hopefully. Yeah. I mean, I like
hate
to go,
shopping.
but I don't like 2 days of it.
Yeah.
That's too much. All right, y'all have a great Monday. Don't forget, I made a mistake. We're going to draw a winner on the photos on our Facebook page for the Halloween photos. We're going to draw it by 5 o'clock today, not 12. So you have a little longer.
Yeah. You got. Can you put them in even afternoon then? The
Yeah.
pictures.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
So keep on going. So check out our Facebook page, Proper Peach Radio, and you'll see the Halloween thing that says drop your Halloween photos here. We're going to give away tickets to Putter Up. We're going to give away Christmas Village tickets and a new Hunter Orange Proper Peach Radio t-shirt.
That's cool.
And it is a really cool shirt. I love it. It
All right.
looks great. I think next we need to get some sweatshirts, though.
And remember, naughty nurses, dollarbill.com.
Don't forget, yes, naughty nurses.
Naughty
Lord help us.
anything. I don't know what we'll come up with. I'll come up with some kind of prize. Might
Lord
be
help us.
Brand new.
No, Lord, I
Coca-Cola.
hope he doesn't. All right, y'all have a great Monday. Thanks for watching and listening to Morning Mayhem on Proper Peach Radio. Have a good one.